to finally crack the code, that geometry. What was it? Because this geometry is so incredible that it projects faces and animals, and it looks reptilian, but it's not. It's just because of the intersecting lines of that geometry create eyes with vertical pupils, but it's not even faces or anything. It's only in our heads. We associate things that we know of, we have seen, and that we associate with, but it's none of that. Because it's just incredible, man. And this is one image. I already spent more than long enough. Look at this cylindrical deal right there. See how the picture has been blurred to death. So it's pixel. No, it's not any freaking pixel. It would be all little squares. You don't see none of that here. In any of the images, you will not see that pixels. It's all 2D stuff, but it's blurred. And look where the moon is. A little moon. And it's surrounded by all these tubular deals. That geometry that you see there, all those lines and 2D deals, that's what that is. Trillions of hands going in every direction, but always the same shape. It took me 18 years, man, that's sad, to finally crack what that geometry was. See how this deal is geometrically perfect. See, that's what that is, all electromagnetic vehicles. And the environment we are in, this environment in what we think is a space, is a structure, it's a dark structure, but very colorful. It's just that NASA apply all kinds of crap to fool us. Because that's their intention, to maintain the entire civilization obscure. So whoever controls information controls everything. You have a bunch of ignorant people that are easy to manipulate. Look at this cylindrical deal right there. Look at that. But it's all of them. You don't see galaxies, you don't see shit in the background. Look, you don't see any galaxies or nebulas or nothing. There's supposed to be trillions of them right there. It should be really crowded. No. Nobody asked the question, well, how come we don't see anything in the background? And look at this dark deal in the middle of all that stuff. That. What the heck is that? It looks like something protruding from that, whatever that is, the structure. I call it a structure. Evidently, it is a structure where we are, this solar system. Look, there is another weird deal right there. Where's it at? Where did it go? Right up here. Look at that. It's like it's protruding from that darkish, whatever that is, the structure. But all this dots, look at all of them are aligned in perfect geometry because they form hands, gigantic ass hands. I mean, you don't have to believe me. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, you have to believe me because that's the truth and that's that. No. The reason for this kind of video is to incite thinking, critical thinking. Think, do your own digging. If you don't, I'll give you the links. Just look at the stuff with a different set of eyes, fresh idea, fresh everything. More brains together think better than each one on his own. That's how we should approach all of this. And in fact, that's why this human civilization is in trouble, because we got few greedy asses, shitty leaders, and we are all divided. No race will ever make it like that. Look, insects are more united than us. You got 3 millions of ants. They all understand each other, each group. You got lions, well, they have bullshit in between them because that's how it's been set up. But we have the thinking part. We can process, analyze, and come up with results and ideas. We are special in that regard. Look, we're that something, spherical or whatever. That is, I don't know, but it is, I mean, that should incite your thinking. Well, it could be this, it could be that, blah, blah, blah. Well, let's start digging, let's start putting our head together. And this is the image. This is small. That's how small the freaking image is. So what can you see from this size, that far? Nothing. And I spend longer than I should just explaining why this image is, I'm presenting this image. So imagine, that orbiter took, who knows how many images it took. The Clementine orbiter took 700,000 images. They only posted 300 or 700, I don't know, something small. And that thing we had was like, the resolution was incredible. Compared to this is even more resolution than that one. But all they did, look how small that picture is. When you enlarge the freaking picture, then you see how big the sucker is. That's the full size of the moon. Look how they tamper the image. Check it out. They tamper that thing, only a square in front of it. Then you can see where they work on the image and erase everything they could. They left a huge void. Only to show this gushing whatever, who knows what that is. Gushing out, it's water, it's weird water. Yeah, right, weird water, fudge. In Pluto, the images are an even better resolution. And they were talking about that the signature of nitrogen was coming out of that planetoid. They estimated that it was gushing out 500 tons of nitrogen every day. And now you tell me how a tiny little planet can produce that much nitrogen for billions of years. It should be until billions of years ago, still producing 500 tons of nitrogen a day, like a small generator. Well, nobody asked those questions. And they're not ever going to answer anyway. They don't know each other. They don't really know. But the fact that nobody posed the question is what's troubling. And so they made the image like that because they don't want you to know nothing. And so that tiny little image, what the fuck can you see there? Nothing. You see a bright band in the background, but that's about it. That must be part of the tampering deal.